ನಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಈಗ ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ ಕಲಿತಲ್ಲ.
ಮಯಿ ಇದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಮಯಿ ಗೃಹ್ಣಾಮಿ ಮಯಿ ಗೃಹ್ಣಾಮಿ ಅಗ್ರೆ ಮಯಿ ಗೃಹ್ಣಾಮಿ ಅಗ್ರೆ ಅಗ್ನಿಂ ಮಯಿ ಗೃಹ್ಣಾಮಿ ಅಗ್ರೆ ಅಗ್ನಿಂ ರಾಯಸ್ಪೋಷಾಯ 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 ಶ ಇಸ್ ಮೂರ್ಧನ್ಯ. ಮಯಿ ಗೃಹ್ಣಾಮಿ ಅಗ್ರೆ ಅಗ್ನಿಂ ರಾಯಸ್ಪೋಷಾಯ ಸುಪ್ರಜಾಸ್ತ್ವಾಯ 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 ಸುವೀರ್ಯಾಯ 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 ಮಾಮು ಮಾಮು ದೇವತಾಃ ಮಾಮು ದೇವತಾಃ ಸಚಂತಾಂ ಮಾಮು ದೇವತಾಃ ಸಚಂತಾಂ. ಯಜುರ್ವೇದ 13.1 13.1 ಮಯಿ ಗೃಹ್ಣಾಮಿ ಅಗ್ರೆ ಅಗ್ನಿಂ ರಾಯಸ್ಪೋಷಾಯ ಸುಪ್ರಜಾಸ್ತ್ವಾಯ ಸುವೀರ್ಯಾಯ ಮಾಮು ದೇವತಾಃ ಸಚಂತಾಂ. Yajurveda 13.1. We got 40 chapters in that. This is from the 13th chapter, the first mantra. In Yajurveda, they speak of two versions. One is Shukla Yajurveda, another one is Krishna Yajurveda. But here, the valid one, what we discuss always, is Shukla Yajurveda, and Krishna Yajurveda is not in our ambit. It's not in our framework. So whenever I say Yajurveda, I mean Shukla Yajurveda only, not Krishna Yajurveda. Krishna Yajurveda, what version is there? There are some problems. There are some problems. The Vedanga system is not very clear there, and some Upanishads, some extracts of Upanishads are included in that. So something is wrong with that, in general. And some very important mantras, which you find in Shukla Yajurveda, we don't find it in Krishna Yajurveda. It seems somebody has played some tricks on that. So Krishna Yajurveda is not considered as a valid Yajurveda. Shukla Yajurveda is valid. So it should be very clear on that. Whenever I say Yajurveda, I mean 100% Shukla Yajurveda. And let there not be confusion about the authority of the Veda. The authority of Yajurveda is Shukla Yajurveda only and not Krishna Yajurveda. Krishna Yajurveda is not an authority. We can discuss about it many things later, but this is general thing. Shukla Yajurveda is authentic and dependable authority. Yajurveda 13.1. So I'll tell you one thing. We have got in Shukla Yajurveda, chapter 26, mantra 2. It speaks about Imam Kalyanim Vacham Avadani Janebhya. This I have discussed many times. That is, these auspicious words of the Vedas are for Janebhya. It's for all. That's a declaration we find in Shukla Yajurveda 26.2. But unfortunately, this very mantra is missing in Krishna Yajurveda. And those people who take Krishna Yajurveda as an authority, they say Vedas are not for all, women are not supposed to study Vedas, and some low-born caste people, they are also not. So many things come out from it. But Shukla Yajurveda says very clearly it's for all. No discriminations whatsoever. But such discriminations we find in the Krishna Yajurveda, so that we cannot take it as an authority. Vedas are never discriminative. Vedas are open for all. That aspect is very clear in Shukla Yajurveda and missing in Krishna Yajurveda. This one simple example, there are many such things. Okay, coming back to this 13.1. Mai grihnami agre agrim rayas poshaya suprajastvaya suviryaya mamu devataha sachantam. Is the mantra. There's got two aspects to be understood here. One is grihnami, the first part I'm speaking of. Grihnami. I will take it. Graha upadane, that's the root. Graha upadane. Graha upadane, to take, to make it our own. So I'll take this as my own. Grahnami, I will make it my own. What? Next one. Agnim grihnami. I'll take Agni. Now, as I've been discussing, Agni can be understood in all the three levels: Adhibhautika, Adhidaivika, and Adhyatmika. In the Adhibhautika level, it is fire. In the Adhidaivika, it is the leader. In the Adhyatmika, it is Satchidananda, God Himself, who is the motivator, who is the driving force of the whole universe, is called as Agni. Agi Gatau is the root for that. Agi Gatau. One who leads a mortal like us is Adhidaivika, and the fire, which shows us the light, which lights our path, is Adhibhautika. Here we are taking the Adhyatmika one. Agnim grihnami. I shall take that Satchidananda, that God, as mine. Grihnami. Agnim grihnami. How I take it? Agre agnim grihnami. What is that agre? The first priority, agre, at the top. Agre is the top priority. The first thing at the top, all those things are there in Agre. That's also the root is Agi Gatau. Agre, the first of all. In front, topmost priority is given to Agnim. Agre Agnim Grihnami. The first thing I am taking is Agni. Where are you taking? In me. In me, the first priority is Agni. In me, the first leading force, the driving force is Agni. This I'll accept and take it and make it my own. Grihnami. Mai agre agnim grihnami. What for? That's the next question. Rayas poshaya. Rayas poshaya mai agre agnim grihnami. In me, I shall take as first priority the Agni for my nourishing wealth. It's not just wealth, it is nourishing wealth. Raya's Posha. Raya is wealth, Posha is that which is nourishing, which is mine, which is really useful to me. It's very important. It's not just having wealth that's important, but that wealth should be usable by me. Should be for my welfare. Then only that wealth is useful. If wealth is there, and if I'm not able to use it for my sake, then there is no wealth for me. An example what I generally give is, it is like lakhs of rupees with the bank cashier. Lakhs of rupees with the bank cashier. Has got lakhs of rupees, but is it his? No. He just handles it and account it and get out empty-handed. That should not happen. Whatever wealth we have, it should be usable by us. It should be employable by us. Then it is our own. That is a wealth which is nourishing, which is welfare giving to us. That is Raya's Posha. It's mere Raya is just wealth. We may have, but we may not be able to employ it. We may not be able to use it rightly. Raya's Poshaya Agre Agnim Mai Grihnami. The first priority in my life is that Agni for the right wealth, the nourishing wealth. And I shall take it and make it my own. Then, Devataha, second part, Devataha. Now this Devataha is in plural. So it is not referring to that Satyananda, because Satyananda is only one. There's no plurality in that. It's not polytheism. We have got monotheism in that. So Devataha refers to those noble people, scholars, our well-wishers. They all come under the Devataha. So we request them to Sachantam. Sachantam. Sachantam means to unite. Shacha Samavaye. Shacha Samavaye is the root. Shach Sechane Sevanecha. Shach Sechane Sevanecha. So it's sprinkling, one meaning, the other one is to make it our own, sevana, to take it into our life. Such a samavaye, to unite. To unite and to make it our own, to unite and fuse it with our life. That is Sachantam, Devataha Sachantam. All scholars, Vidwan, Vidushi, let them unite it, let them fuse it in my life. For my taking it into my life. Devataha Sachantam. With me, Mam. Mam, Devataha Sachantam. Mam, who is there? Mam, who is Mamu? That's what we have got. That who is emphasizing syllable. Who means emphasizing. Let these Devataha, the scholarly people, unite me, fuse me with all that is worthy to be taken by me, definitely. Let them fuse thing with me, Mom, who Devataha Sachantam. Let them fuse me, let them unite me with all that is worthy to be taken, definitely. It's an emphatic syllable, who. Again, what for? Suprajastvaya, for worthy children, for worthy progeny. Suviryaya, viryamiti balanama, for great strength. For great strength and for great progeny, let those people unite me definitely with those which are worthy to be taken by me, employed by me, used by me. Two things are there. In the first thing, I shall take it. Second thing, for my taking it, let these people help me, assist me. What's the result? Rayas Poshaya, Suprajastvaya, Suviryaya. The right wealth, the right progeny, and the right strength. To achieve it, the first thing I have to open up and give priority to Agnim, Agre Agnim, and then take the assistance of Devataha, who are my well-wishers and knowledgeable people, and request them to unite me, to fuse me with all such things. I am ready for it. Now, this is the basic meaning of the mantra. Not to go deep into it, understand what it really means. How to give priority to Satchidananda? Agre Agnim Grihnami. In me. In me means in my life. In my life. In my life, I shall give the highest priority to Agni. Agre Agnim Grihnami. What does it mean? What's the priority? How do you understand that priority? That priority is listening to the guidelines of that Agni. Agni has given us so many guidelines of do's and don'ts. Of course, through the Vedas. Of course, through the systems and laws and rules and regulations that are there in the universe. Now I shall give the highest priority to them, to know them, and to tune my life to that. That is Agre Agnim Grihnami. And that's my highest priority. Nothing comes in the way. That's the highest priority. To listen and understand the rules and regulations and the words and guidelines of the great preceptor Satchidananda, Agni, which is the cause of all my progress. Listen to it and make it my own in my life. That will have the highest role to play in my life. Mayi Grihnami. I shall take it. So these words and guidelines of the Satchidananda are available in the Vedas and in the form of rules and regulations in and around us in the universe. If I understand and study this everything, the whole life around and the place where I live in becomes clear and legible for me. So once it is clear, yes, life becomes easy, life becomes manageable, because I know where I am, what I am, why I am. The life, the purpose of life, the goal of life will be clear to me. And how to reach that also will be clear to me. That makes life easy and happy. But if we miss the rules and regulations and the guidelines of the Satchidananda, then I may go astray. I may not be on the right track. I may miss the goal, I may miss the path and get lost in the cobweb of confusions. So let it not happen. Mayi Agre Agnim Grihnami. I shall take its guidance and tune myself, my whole life to that. That becomes easy. And what are the benefits you get by that? Rayas Posha, you get wealth that nourishes you. Now this word Rayas Posha is not only in this mantra, it is used in many other mantras in all the four Vedas. Wealth is not our goal. The wealth, what is there, has to be employable, usable, and beneficial to our life. Then only it is real wealth. Otherwise, it's of no use. So it's very important. Wealth plus usable and employable wealth. It's not just wealth. So when the wealth becomes usable or employable by us, when we are masters of wealth, when we can command the wealth. Vayam syama patayorainam. This we have discussed several times. When we become masters of wealth, yes, at our command we can make use of it. At our command we can employ it, use it. If we are slaves to wealth, that rules over us and we'll have no freedom as to how it has to be spent, how it has to be employed, used. Our hands will be tied because we are slaves to wealth. Being slaves to wealth is totally different from being masters of wealth. Vedas are never against wealth. It never preaches renunciation, say, oh, don't have this wealth, go somewhere, it's all an illusion, the whole life is illusion. Nothing of that sort it will say. Yes, you have to get wealth, you have to be wealthy. You should have all the paraphernalia with you for your comfortable living. But please note, you have to be the masters of wealth and not slaves of wealth. That makes all the difference. How can a person become the master of wealth? Are we really masters of wealth? Or are we slaves to wealth? Then it is defined elsewhere. It says, if you earn the wealth in the right means, you are the master of wealth. If you earn it by hook or crook, you are a slave to it. You want just money, you don't want the right money. You want wealth, you don't want the right, just wealth. So your goal is just the accumulation of wealth and not the means of how you get it. If you are careless about the means of the wealth, that means you are a slave to wealth. You just want wealth, somehow, hook or crook. But if you really want to be the master of the wealth, to command wealth, then you are commanding the means also. Means also are equally important as the goal. Means are equally important. To be precise, means are very important. You take care of the means, it will take you to the goal automatically. You need not worry about the goal. You take the right path today or tomorrow. You may run, you may crawl, that doesn't matter. But if you're on the right path, today or tomorrow you're going to reach the goal. But if you're on the wrong path, even if you fly, you cannot reach the goal because you're on the wrong path. Goal has to be definite, and the path what we take has to be equally considered. So when you take the right path, when you go for the right means of getting wealth, yes, you become the master of the wealth. And only that wealth can nourish you. No other wealth can nourish you. By wrong means, if you gain wealth, you cannot command it. It will command you, and the wealth will not be employable by you, will not be usable by you. It comes and goes on its own accord, and you cannot monitor it. Where it will go? Very simple. Because of earned it from the wrong means, it will go to the government in the form of tax. If we evade tax, it will go to the doctors, it will go to the lawyers, it will go to the police, it will go to the thieves. And how much you can use for yourself, for your nourishment? Very little, very little. You may or you may not be able to even that little thing. But while getting, if you command it, while spending also you can command it. Where to spend, how much to spend, why to spend, yes, you can decide because you are the master of it. Here the whole core, the key word here is being the master of wealth. Mastery. And this mastery we will get only when we earn it in the right means, in the right path. Not by hook or crook, not by cheating, not by bribe or any such things. In the right way earn it. And that is the one which nourishes me. For that sake, what I do? Agre agnim grichnami mai. I'll choose, I'll take, I'll make it my own. With highest priority, whatever that Agnim has said, whatever Agnim has guided him. Who is that Agni? Satchidananda, the God. The God has given us, has guided us as to what is to be done, what is not to be done. Do's and don'ts are ready. I follow that with highest priority. I will not budge even an inch from that guided path and become the master of the Vedas, because it nourishes me. And it shall become part of my life. Mai Rayas Poshaya Agre, with highest priority, Agnim Grichnami. This shall be my guideline. Then Devataha Sachantam. Let all other great people help me and unite me, fuse me with something which is worthy. Mam Sachantam. Let them fuse me. Mam U Devataha Sachantam. Let they definitely, with all emphasis, let them fuse me, let them unite me with all that is noble, with all that is great, with all that is right. What for? Suiryaya, for all the strength, for all the power. When I say when strength, generally we understand as a physical strength, physical power. That's okay. But power, strength doesn't get itself limited to the physical dimension. It is physical strength, it's also the mental strength, and also, repeat, spiritual strength. Spiritual strength. Now, between these strengths, spiritual strength, mental strength, and physical strength, a peculiar relationship is there. That's what I have to observe. A person who is physically strong may or may not be mentally and spiritually strong. It has no impact on mental strength or the spiritual strength. The converse is beautifully the other way. A one who is spiritually strong will definitely be mentally strong and will also be strong physically. So spiritual strength ensures mental and physical strengths. But on the reverse, the physical strength will not ensure mental or spiritual strength. So our focus is on the spiritual strength. Because if spiritual strength is attained, the other two will follow. But if the physical strength that is our goal, the other two may not follow, will not follow. And which strength is really important for human beings? Is a spiritual strength. Physical strength is animal-like. The survival of the fittest, that's the jungle law. That's what we have seen. In the animal world, one which is physically strong will survive. One physically is not strong will die. Survival of the fittest is a rule there. But our human society is not a jungle. Our human society is not a forest. We are not animals. We are better than animals. We have to become better than animals. We have got that potential in us. So we overcome that law of physical strength. We are not to that. Mental strength, yes, that is an additional dimension for human beings. Now here also, one who is mentally strong but has no ethics will rule over other people and will exploit the other people. That results in loss of spiritual strength. And the spiritual strength too is very, very important in the life of human beings. And the very purpose of human life is to enrich that spiritual strength. In no other form, being born in any other species other than human beings, it is not at all possible for us to enhance, to enrich our spiritual power. It's only as human beings we can do it. It's a rare opportunity that is given to us. So I say Suvirya, yeah, I definitely mean the spiritual strength, the spiritual power. And of course, the mental and the physical power will follow automatically. That need not be my target. That need not be my goal. My goal has to be spiritual strength. Suvirya. So to achieve that spiritual strength, let the people, great people, the knowledge people, scholars, Devataha, Mam, Usachantam, let them unite me, fuse me with all such things without fail. Definitely. And what is it? Suprajastvaya? For a better progeny. We speak of indebtedness. We speak of indebtedness. What is that indebtedness? One of them is we are indebted to three things. One is the God for having provided all the things needed for our existence. We are indebted to our parents because they are responsible for the creation of the Sharira Indriya Manas, the tool for me. Me is that soul. For the soul to function, I need Sharira Indriya Manas, and that has been gifted to me by my parents. I'm indebted to them. And lastly, I'm indebted to all my teachers and preceptors because they have given me a lot of knowledge. I was ignorant and innocent when I was born. I knew nothing. Some impressions were there on the soul, that's all. But all those teachers of mine, all those guides of mine have taught me so many things in life because of which I am what I am today. So I'm indebted to those teachers, Acharya. So these three indebtedness are called as, one is the Deva Runa, another one is the Pitru Runa, and the third one is the Acharya Runa. Now this Acharya Runa, I am supposed to clear it. That indebtedness, I have to clear it. How do you clear? How do you get out of this indebtedness to our teachers? Now here in the Vedas they say, whatever knowledge and experience you have got, if you pass it on to your next generation, yes, your indebtedness is cleared. Pass it on to next generation. It could be of two types. It could be of our own biological children. I pass it on, that's fine. Or maybe I pass it on to non-biological children, whom we call them as disciples. For disciples. Or open to our guidance. We guide them, we teach them, we transfer all the knowledge, experience, what we have got, and it's carried on to the next generation. Then our indebtedness is gone. Whatever I have got that knowledge, that experience, I pass it on to the next generation, to posterity. So I need such people, that is Suprajastvaya. I need such future generation which is capable of taking on the baton and continue the relay of the transfer of knowledge. So how to transfer, how to get the right progeny, maybe biological, maybe non-biological, it doesn't matter. Yes, I need the guidance of those Devataha. Devataha is not gods and goddesses as we understand in Puranas, nothing of that sort here. Devataha, they are all the scholarly people who can guide me in the right direction to achieve these two things. One is the spiritual strength, and the other one is the right progeny to whom I can transfer all the knowledge and experience what I have got from my elders, from the previous generation. I'm indebted to them, and that indebtedness is clear when I pass it on the next generation. in the pure way, in the chaste way. Suprajastvaya, Suviryaya, Mam, U, Devataha, Sachantam. Let them fuse me with such things, so that I can pass it on to the next generation and clear my indebtedness and become spiritually strong in this human life. So there are two things. One is, I take the guidance of the God, Sachanda, Agni, which is for my progress, and also I request all the great people to fuse me with such things which help me to progress. Progress is a thing. If there is no such progress, this whole human life is a big waste. Because a great opportunity to progress. If I'm in the animal form other than the human being, then such an opportunity is not there. I cannot progress at all. I'm stuck with my basic instincts of Nidrahara Bhayamaithuna. Whereas as a human being, I can transcend it. I can overcome it and do something extra which helps me to gain spiritual strength. To achieve it, one thing I take on highest priority, the guidelines of the Agni for wealth, and at the same time also seek the guidance of Devataha, who can fuse me with all such things which gives me the spiritual strength, and the progeny to whom I can transfer all the knowledge and experience I have inherited. So this shows us how our life has to be managed, how our life has to be framed, has to be constructed, the path and the means, everything. Mai grihnami agre agnim rayasposhaya suprajastvaya suiryaya mam u devataha sachantam. Now every word has become live. Now it's not just a group of letters as word, but every letter is pregnant with lot of thoughts. Glorious thoughts, sublime thoughts. So we take these thoughts into us, into our life, and seek the guidance of great people and lead a better humane life. The result of which is great spiritual strength, clearing of our indebtedness, and all the wealth that we need, which we can employ and use and make it our own. And it all happens in my life, Mai, and the fusion of mind with all right things. Mam Sachantam. For one, I see the guidance of that Agni. For another thing, I see the guidance of the Devataha, Vidwan and Vidushi. All scholarly people. Mai grihnami agre agnim rayasposhaya suprajastvaya suiryaya mam u devataha sachantam. Let them fuse me. This is a prayer. Now this prayer will be answered only when I act accordingly, put it into my life, practice it. Mere prayers will not be answered. I have to play my role. Prarthana vai sankalpaha. This many times I have repeated. This is Yajurveda 13.1.3.1, 13th chapter, the first mantra. Now there are a lot of things that we have to understand here. It guides our life. It shows us the right path to tread. If you take the right path, we are sure to reach the goal. If you take the wrong path, we miss the goal. We have to open up, take the guidance into our life, and also request for seniors to guide us so that we can tread in their path. We can take their path. We can follow their footsteps. So this is the mantra for the day, and we shall discuss many more mantras like this. So thank you all for the day.
Sharma ji. Sharma ji.
Yes, please.
The mantra once more, Sharma ji.
Can
you repeat the mantra once more?
Yes. Mayi grihnami. Mayi grihnami. Agre with the highest priority. Agnim Rayasposhaya Suprajastvaya Suiryaya Suprajastvaya Suiryaya Mamu. When I split it, it becomes Mamu Devataha Sachantam. Mamu Devataha Sachantam. Yajurveda 1.3.1. Okay, thank you all. Tomorrow it will not be there. Day after tomorrow, yes, we can again discuss some more things. Day after tomorrow. That means for you it is Tuesday night, and for me it is Wednesday morning. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Sharma ji.
Thank you.